Hi, I'm Coach Cooley. In this episode you'll meet Hilton, a young man who's struggling to be successful but dealing with the consequences of what that will mean for him and the fact that it may not all be good. This is a powerful, powerful breakthrough. Hi and welcome to another episode of Coach Curly. Today we are lucky enough to be sitting here with Hilton. How you doing?
Good.
Cool. How long have we known each other?
15 plus years.
15 plus years. So we worked on some stuff before.
We have.
What do you want to work on today?
Being able to be accepting of success. So I have a bit of difficulty accepting that I can be successful, and I have a few issues around some preconceptions about what being successful means, and I'm good at doing a number of things, but I stop myself from being successful at them.
Because
of those preconceived notions that I have, that I've made decisions in the past about what success means,
So share with everyone else what success has resulted in or has meant.
Sure. When I was in early years of high school, I was possibly a gifted student, and I quickly learned that success gets you beaten up as far as success in the academic world. So by the time I got to halfway through year 8, I became a very average student. I'd also had some preconceived ideas. I'd made some decisions about success based on business dealings that my parents had with various people. My parents ran a small business and always struggled to make ends meet. And they always seemed to be getting sort of ripped off by people who drove around in really expensive cars. So I made some decisions about people that made money off other people, sort of ended up making those people miserable, or making it hard for them. So I had these decisions that I'd made about what being successful was.
Yeah. Okay.
And more recently, as I grew up to be an adult, being successful meant you were probably a wanker.
Which that word holds a lot for you.
Well, just the whole thing. You're either ripping people off, or if you stuck your head up, somebody was going to cut it down, or you were some wanker that didn't care about anybody else.
Yep. And you're in danger of getting into that position yourself.
Potentially, yes. So I'm doing a pretty good effort of stopping myself from being a wanker.
Yep. Once
Probably
again?
Not.
Probably not. Okay, so the thing that you want to avoid at all costs is
being successful.
Because
of what I've associated with success.
Which is
being a wanker, or being a not a very pleasant person that you know.
Okay.
Not the sort of person I would strive to be.
Yeah. Now, where's all of
that? It's sort of in here, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So, I'm going to suggest to you that wanker is not on the list of emotions.
True.
Might produce an emotion.
Okay. It's out there, but let's go with that.
Okay. Yeah. So, that's a strategy developed to protect yourself.
Yes.
From
being hurt.
Aha. Now this is different to wanker. Okay. It's the wankers who do the hurting.
True. Okay.
So what are you protecting yourself from?
From the wankers and from...
No.
From
No.
Sorry, ask the question again.
What are you protecting yourself from?
I'm protecting myself from being hurt.
No.
I'm protecting myself from being successful.
Yes, but no. That's the method.
Okay. Yeah.
You're protecting yourself from... You're stopping yourself from becoming someone who
I don't want to be.
Who hurts people.
Yeah.
That's the gigantic fear. Is that it's not that... When you say I'll become a wanker, that's kind of like, drive a Porsche or something. And it's out there where it's kind of doesn't hit you. But
man, that when you said that, I've just felt that right down through here.
Yeah.
I've never had it put in those terms before. I've just had a physical reaction to that.
Okay. So we've got to chase a physical reaction. So tell me more.
Yeah, as soon as you said I'm protecting myself from hurting people,
Yep.
it was like, I definitely don't want to hurt people. I've
Yep.
been hurt and I would never want people to be hurt like I've been hurt. I would never want to be responsible for that.
You understand that's common to many people, is
Yep.
that like the pain that I've suffered, I wouldn't want to inflict that on anyone.
Correct.
Consciously or unconsciously. You know, we get ashamed when we do it by mistake even.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of like, how could I be that careless? Which leads you to think what? Okay, so here's this. The fundamental truth is I don't want to hurt people. Why is that a problem?
Because I know how it feels.
Yeah, go deeper.
And I guess I've got the potential to be able to do that.
I don't trust myself.
Yep.
To be a good man. I'm afraid that I'm
afraid that I'll hurt people and that I'll do things that I don't like myself.
Yep. That's massive. It's not about success, it's about lack of...
It's about lack of trust in myself.
In self.
Yeah, that's massive.
Let's keep going. Is there a reason for you to not trust you?
Clearly I have some reason. I'm not sure what it is.
I mean, is there track record?
No, certainly not intentionally.
Okay.
I'm sure I would have hurt people at some stage with some of my actions or words or something, but
Yeah.
not intentionally go out to...
Okay, so
to
get
hurt
this.
people.
There's no track record except for the number of mistakes that anyone else has made. So the unintentional hurt is different to the intentional hurt, because the one you're worried about is...
Oh, it's still to come.
Well, it's the intentional one.
Yeah, it's the intentional one.
You can't get the same level of concern about unintentional hurt, because that's going to be accidental as you go through life. And in a previous episode of Coach Curly, you might have seen one with a guy called Ilya who's trying to be perfect.
Yep.
He's still going to make some mistakes, and so are we.
Yeah.
Well, so are you, so am I. So you can't fix it by becoming a perfectionist, because there will still be mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's part of the human condition, is that we make mistakes. The thing we're worried about is
intentionally doing something.
what if I turn?
Yeah.
What that's saying is I'm capable of being turned.
Yeah. Definitely.
But there is no track record of you being turned.
No track record.
This is imagination. This gut-wrenching fear, this physical reaction is created from imagination.